getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. Devontae Turpin on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ballgame.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 9. It's another run here for Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
3rd and long. That is Ferguson in motion. On 3rd down, Prescott. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On the give, it's Williams. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down and 3.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Off the play fake, Hurts. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10.
No touch, sir.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on third and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's four-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal.
Very good.
Here's Barkley. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Very set. 73. Carl Leviani. No touch.
They'll run with Barkley. And he nearly takes it in, but they're going to say he's short of the goal line. So now it is fourth and goal.
It's now fourth and goal.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Who wants it more here? Fourth and goal from the 1. They'll try it now with Barkley.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to manage to get this out of harm's way and bring it up to the 5-yard line. Good gain of 4.
2nd and 6.
Here we go, go to 54, right in. Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. 46.
Back near his goal line, Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Hey, kill. Yeah! All right,
That is Ferguson in motion. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Brown. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for an Eagles first down.
Great, set.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hurts working in the pistol. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It's a
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
29-yard line.
Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Alpha. Delta.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Forced out wide. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll run it here with Saquon. A second effort, and he is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's Turpin. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's your timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target, and that will lead to a second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On the return, it's Covey. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On first down, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. He'll run again. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Second and 7.
Set. 63, 63, 63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a yard.
Hey, Silver.
To throw is Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And third down coming up.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much. They get it on 3rd and a yard.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, 73.
Now Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Saquon going to try to run it in. And he's into the end zone again. It's the octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get across the 20, welcome